Hey Sagittarius! Welcome to your August reading. This is going to be a timeless general reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Timeless because we all know time is an illusion, so whenever you come across this reading, whether it's this August, next August, it does not matter. The message will be just as relevant then as it is to the day of filming. My only ask is because this is a general reading, only take what resonates. There may be a part of the message doesn't make sense. Don't try to force it. That message just wasn't meant for you. So leave it on the table and take everything else. Alright, my lovelies. The Timeless Tuesday reading is up for this week. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. It was an awesome reading. And it's kind of for all of Leo season. And it talks a lot about what's going on this particular week. We have Venus leaving its retrograde shadow. It's already direct, it's just leaving shadow. We have Mars just went into, I don't know what that is outside, sorry if you can hear that. We have Mars and it's in its retrograde shadow, so it's starting to slow down. Hasn't gone fully retrograde yet. So with that being said, there's this big call for passion and integrity right now. So being authentic, being true to you, and really putting your money where your mouth is, right? This isn't a week to half-ass it. It isn't a week to, phone it in, let things slide. Like, you want to be authentic in your dealings. I mean, always, but especially this week. Because this is kind of that, last test Venus is giving us as she leaves her retrograde station, or her retrograde zone. And now we're going into Mars's. So this is kind of like, you need to show up. You need to show up. Show me what you learned. Did you learn it? Because if you did, I have rewards for you. If you didn't, you're gonna have to wait till we go through this again. I'm gonna have to reschool you. Okay? So big call for authenticity, and I wanted to do this first round in August, really individualizing that to the signs, right? So definitely check out the Tuesday reading, because I think we'll have some more big picture messages in there, and then this will be a little more fine-tuned. So we're going to pull a couple of these Moonology oracles. All may resonate. Maybe one or two resonate. Again, take it how it fits your situation. Oh, Sag, are we feeling a little shy? What's going on? Weird. Alright, let's try. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Full moon in Sagittarius. Oh, yay, we've got two. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, so first one, full moon in Sagittarius. So your energy already present. Good for you, Sag. And this moon is all about looking at the bigger picture. So maybe that's why we didn't get anything right away. It was like, no, we're not trying to look at fine details. We need big picture situations. Then we also have blue moon, believe in the impossible. All right, to me, this feels very out of, I was gonna say out of your comfort zone, but I think it's more about being out of the realm of possibility. It's kind of like there's this, I wanna see if we get one more. It's kind of like there's this realm of acceptable outcomes, predictable outcomes, possibly even safe outcomes. To me, this believe in the impossible is literally like, think as big and bold and as vibrantly as we possibly can. Yep, all right. There's our last one. Waxing moon, which is what we're in now, right? We're heading towards our full moon. The energy is gaining momentum. It's growing. Whether this is your motivation's growing, your resources are growing. Oh, sounds like it's starting to rain. I love that. But again, the energy behind you, it could even just be your energy, your potency, your vitality is starting to pick up. We want to make sure we're using that effectively. But it seems with this bigger picture coming up, it's not so much about ironing out the details. Again, it's that same visualization. What could I be doing? If I could pick the best life, what would I be doing now? You know? And think about it on multiple levels. Like, would you be married, living in a house, living in a condo, living on your own, working this job, working from home, traveling all the time? Like, what does that look like? What occupation allows for the lifestyle? What partner makes the greatest home for you? You know, like all of those things. And I would say dream big. Like, don't worry about being selfish. Don't even worry about being realistic at this point. Like, you want to romance like The Shape of Water and be with a fish man? That's fine. Go ahead and dream that. Like, don't limit anything right now is what I kind of want to say. Before we even shuffle, look, bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, anything could happen. That wheel is just waiting to turn, I feel like. It's like we're not even in the reading. Hierophant card. So number 5 in the... Sorry, this plane is distracting me. Number 5 in the Major Arcana. Now, this is a card, yes, it's a card of spiritual learning, right? Traditionalism, religion, things like that. To me, it's also a huge card of commitment, right? Because there's dedication here, right? This spiritual leader didn't get where he was by phoning it in and being wishy-washy and, you know, oh, I'm feeling real dedicated this week, but next week I think I'm going to, you know, go pick up bodyboarding. I'll come back when I'm bored with that. Like, no, this is commitment. This is dedication. So some of these big picture things may have to deal with commitments, right? Your commitment to work, you know, your commitment to a relationship, your partner's commitment to you, right? So I want to say the biggest thing here that I'm kind of seeing is commitment. Even the way that these, like, I always want to call them apostles. I think in this particular deck, they're more of like elementals or something like that. But like how they're like bowing, right? Not that you necessarily want subjects, but it's like, this is the way things are, right? These rules were set in place, these guidelines were set in place, you know, this order, this structure was set in place, and that's the way things are going to be, right? So if all you want to play in this playground, this is how we play here, right? So it feels like a real dedication to, I'm not taking those. That was me being clumsy. Hold on, let me get these all back together real fast. But it's literally, oh my God, why are we sliding all over the place today? We're not taking those. Someone fell down here. Hold on. All right. Let's try this again. We're just not done talking about the Hierophant yet. So this could speak to possibly your guides. So if you're used to receiving messages or doing meditation to try and connect with your guides, this could be spirit trying to get messages to you. So I would say be aware, be attentive. You know, it may be you that are down here on your knees, surrendering to whatever it is spirit is trying to lead you towards, guide you towards, right? So it may be this idea where you need to surrender a little bit. Now we're gonna play. Okay, that must have been what I needed to say. Sorry for those of you who are waiting for me to say it. So yes, there may be a bit of a need to surrender, not to control how this is playing out so much. I'm waiting for whatever this truck is to go by. I love that it's like driving around the block. I literally can hear it going in a circle. We have here this Ten of Swords, so this is defeat, right? And that's why I'm kind of saying surrender. Well, not kind of saying, I am saying surrender. Because literally this card, this is a forced surrender. Like you fought and fought and fought until literally these 10 swords had to just impale you and bring you to the ground, right? So to me, this is spirit saying you can either listen and save yourself the pain, or continue to try and control this, thinking you can overpower me, right? Thinking you can run the universe. Go for it. You can try that. Look what's going to happen. So go for it. Do what you want. But I think if you can surrender into this flow, right, there'll be way more abundance. It'll be a much smoother journey, right? And I think that's why when we were pulling your oracle cards, now that we've kind of seen this come out, that's why all of this is all big picture. Because again, you decide big picture, universe figures out the details, right? I want this lifestyle with this type of man who treats me this way in this, in this type of house. You're not picking the address, you're not picking the company the job is with, you're not picking the height and eye color of the man, woman, whoever, right? All the details get sorted out through spirit, right? So you need to figure out your big picture and trust the details to spirit, right? Queen of Cups. It's about the feelings. It's about the feelings, right? So we think about the big picture. What does this mean? What does it look like? And then we get the feeling of it, right? What does it feel like to have these things? What makes us truly feel happy, make us feel safe, make us feel secure? For some of you, it actually might be easier to do it in reverse. What's the stuff that like makes me uncomfortable? What's the stuff that like literally feels like death? All right, then how do I move in the opposite direction of that? So use your feelings as a guide with this Queen of Cups, right? And that's the compass, right? If you're literally like, I have no idea what I want. What feels good, right? You watch a movie, right? And there's a character in there, they're like, oh my God, I want that life, I want that job, I want that lifestyle, I want to eat in places like that, I want to come home to a partner like that, right? Whatever sparks that little that emotional feeling, use that as your compass. That's what helps you make this picture. If you can't make it already, I'm sure you can. Just throwing that out there. But again, you're using your feelings here with this Queen of Cups to guide these decisions. Oh, we got another 10. Look at that. You came up first. Oh. Sagittarius. Here we have this Four of Cups. So better than having the Four of Pentacles, but Four of Cups is this energy of, kind of looking at these empty cups, right? Feeling that we're short of something, or we don't have enough of something. And I'm looking at this little guy, his little turban has a crab on it, with a little Cancer symbol up there. So to me, this could be indicative of Cancer season. Cancer season may have brought up those types of feelings. Maybe it made you think about certain things or realize certain aspects that felt kind of heavy, felt a little rough, right? And then now we might be dwelling on those burdens right here with this Ten of Wands and getting a little struggle bussy, making things harder on ourselves. This Four of Wands is trying to pull you in a different direction, right? This Four of Wands is that initial spark, that like moment of passion and excitement that leads you to something different, that's trying to pull you away. I really want to say he's trying to pull you out of this Four of Cups energy, right? You can see him kind of like taking in the little pleasures. He's like listening to the birds sing, right? It's just kind of whatever delights him, whatever sparks joy. If I can get a little Marie Kondo for a second. But it's whatever sparks joy, whatever feels good, right? Because these tens don't feel good, right? This literally feels like death. This is carrying all these burdens, right? The blessing with the tens is that you're done with that, right? You've reached the end of that road. But now what do? Do you hold all this weight on this road? Do you just lie in the path freezing to death? Right? Is that where the journey ends? No. I'm going to answer that question for you right now. No, that is not. But we've reached this ending. So this Page of Wands is trying to lure you towards the new beginning. And he does that by literally sparking joy, by literally showing you the little things that make you feel light, make you feel happiness, make you feel excited and passionate again. Again, it's whatever's triggering those feelings. Bottom of the deck right now, Justice card. So this could be the karmic rebalancing. You dealt with these painful moments here, so now it's time to even the scales. Now we got to put some brighter, lighter stuff in there. Oh, there we go. Yes. Look at that, Ace of Wands, new intentions, new passions. Justice card came right back. She was like, nope, you're not done talking about me. But yes, so definitely feels like the scales are being balanced, right? This Hierophant was trying to teach you something, show you something. Your guides were doing the same, trying to echo that message. You had these moments of really tough, I just got to push this through. Maybe I just got to figure something out. I just need to survive a little longer, right? Through that process. And I want to say this has been long, right, to get these 2 tens. So I don't even want to say this was like just 2020. I want to say this has been a journey that you've been on, where, you know, maybe you felt betrayed, right? Because we have the 10 of Swords here. Someone did you dirty, and you were like, you know what? I gotta do what feels right. This isn't it. I need to do something different. I need to leave this relationship. I need to find another opportunity, whatever it is, right? I feel like this has been long that we've been dealing with this, right? And I will say some of that kind of self-inflicted. Like you left one situation, whether it was work or relationship or, you know, family related, whatever it is. It's like you left one relationship because you knew that wasn't working. You're fully aware this isn't working. I know why it's not working. This has to go. You left it, and instead of, you know, waiting for the right option or picking one that was, you know, a complete 180 that didn't show any of those signs or wasn't related or connected to this old one that we left behind, we chose something that may have been similar or just different. We know not satisfying, we know not the right one, but it was just different, and I just need different right now, right? That could be what's going on here with the 10 of Swords, and why this need to surrender is popping up, right? And just kind of trust. All right, I know I need something like this, not something that doesn't look like this. I need something that looks like this, sorting out this big picture. So again, what does that lifestyle look like? And then allow this Page of Wands, through these little sparks and through these little inspirations, let's call them, to pull you towards where Spirit ultimately wants you to go. Because this Justice card is karma. It's trying to balance out the scales for you and give you this new start, right? With this Ace of Wands. That's a gift. That is a gift, right? And then bottom of the deck, before we close this out, is the Queen of Swords. This is that discernment. This is that really clear-cut energy of this is good for me, this is bad for me, and cutting the bad for me off. Not trying to rationalize it. Not, well, I can stand this for a little bit, right? She's not trying to settle. She's going to swing that sword, then ask questions. You know, she's not trying to rationalize, well, I'll cut you off in a week, but you can stay for now. She's like, no, you're not serving me. Boom, bye, gone. Cut it off, right? Because here we have Judgment right underneath that, which is your calling, your purpose, why you came here, what you're supposed to be doing, right? This rebirth here, tempered in flame, reborn. Oh my God. And I get it, it's scary. Here we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling alone, feeling that no one's there to support me. I can't be that risky. I can't take that many chances. Oh my God. You know, what if something goes wrong? No one's going to help me. No one's going to catch me, right? I'm sorry. Then here's your energy right here. Temperance, Angel of Patience, right? Take the right opportunity, right? The elements are already in the pot. They're cooking, they're stewing. You have to trust in the divine timing of things. And legit, if you're worried about who's going to catch you, you don't need anybody else. You don't need anybody else. You know why? Because you're not going to let anything go wrong. This isn't about when it fails, who's going to catch me. You're not going to let it fail, right? That's not the point of this journey. I wouldn't even be thinking about that. But it's about finding that place where you can make this impact, where you can make this change. And again, look, Seven of Wands, another solo energy, but another victorious. Like those 6 wands used to belong to 6 haters. Where are the haters? Nowhere to be seen, because you trounced all of them. All of them. And you can see in this card, there's like a little bird. So there's still support there for you when you need it. But this is a conquering that you do for yourself. 6 of Swords, things are getting easier underneath that. Like, I could just keep going. So you are on this journey, right? And with the 6 of Swords, granted, we're just reading bottom of the deck, so this may not resonate with everyone, but you know, this could be a card of actually moving and physically leaving something. So moving house, leaving a relationship, leaving a job in a workplace. Like, so for some of you, this is physically moving. This is physically traveling, right? Getting away from something, leaving something behind. But for everyone, things are getting easier. Things are getting easier. You are being moved forward by spirit, right? And it's time. Like, this is fated. And honestly, we know this is fated. We've got so many majors. We have justice here, trying to rebalance the karmic scales. Your card, Temperance, all about destined and fated events. So we know this is fated. This is what's meant for you. And I want to say surrender keeps coming up because you're trying to fit these blessings through a very narrow tunnel when the blessings are way bigger than that, and it can't fit. It can't fit. You're cutting off the access point. So you kind of just have to surrender, let those blinders fall away, and just be open to whatever is coming, right? Because again, I told you, these blessings are bigger than what you're picturing right now. They're way bigger, way bigger. So again, think big picture, think broad, right? Surrender the details. Trust those feelings, whatever stirs that little inner fire in you, my little fire sign. That's what's leading you forward. That's what's pulling you in the right direction. And allow that to happen. Just follow those little inspirations. I'm going to have to call that the rest of the day. Little inspirations. I like that. That's cute. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. It's a beautiful reading. Very excited for Leo season for you guys. I think Leo season, honestly, after what everyone went through with Cancer season, I think Leo season is going to be insane. I cannot wait. But I'm sending you guys love. Take care. Thank you as always for all your love and support. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, hit that subscription button. Thank you for all the likes and the shares and the comments. You guys are amazing. I just want to wish you the best. I'll see you next week. Take care. Stay safe. I love you guys. And I will see you in your next video. Bye.